without further ado, I'd like to introduce Mr. Bruce Banger. He's from Second Harvest, and he's going to speak to you a little bit today about how you can get involved.
Thank you, Gia. I want to introduce Jesse Sanders, who's the Manager of Community Involvement for the Food Bank. Just a quick question. How many of you know what a food bank is? The mission of Second Harvest North Florida is to acquire food and food products from all across the north area. In fact, we reach out to other parts of the United States to gather food. It comes into the building that we have on Jesse's Street on the north side of Jacksonville. And then we sort of package it and reposition it and send it back out to food pantries and feeding sites like Clara White Mission, who then in turn get the food directly in the hands of the people who are hungry. 1 in 6 people in our community go to work every day and they don't know where their next meal is going to come from. Many of them make a decision as they get up in the morning and they go to work whether they're going to put gas in their car to get to work or they're going to spend those same precious dollars on food to feed themselves. Many of the families in our community, the parents are making a decision on a daily basis whether they can eat or not just so their children can. And it happens every day. And these are people that you engage every day. There are folks at child care centers. There are folks that you bump into at the grocery store. There are people you pull up next to on the stoplight. There are people you fight with in the parking garage out here to try to get a parking space, like I just did. These are real people these are real stories of real people in our community. This year, 2011, Second Harvest will gather and distribute 20 million pounds of food. There you go, Bruce. 20 million pounds. Can of corn, 15 ounces. So that's a lot of cans of corn. But when you turn it into meals, what that says is that means that in 2011, we will provide enough food to make over 16 million meals. And I can tell you right now that the demand in the community is for twice that. The issue associated with food, healthy, nutritious food, fresh produce, fresh frozen, not just non-perishable dry goods like we mentioned earlier, is growing exponentially to the point that we are pedaling as fast as we can to get the food in, to get it reboxed, repackaged, and get it back out in the hands of the people who need it. And without our food, these 16 million meals would not exist. These people, these 342,000 people, would not have access to food. We provide almost 171,000 in food for 171,000 individuals annually. Again, we're back to the numbers that we had before. 331,000.
2,000 people, 18,000 hours, and we could still use more volunteers. You know, we have a goal to one day reach 40 million pounds of food. In order to end hunger in our area, we need to reach 40 million pounds of food, and right now we're at about 20. So that means we need twice the amount of volunteers that we have. That means we need twice the amount of food that we have right now. So without you, without your help, spreading the word, we won't ever be able to reach that goal. And so you're very, very important to helping us get all this food out.